2 apiece.
The leg Stevens to Roper. Game on.
Well, what Stephen's got to do now, he's got to win these legs on merit, because he knows that Taylor ain't going to keep missing doubles. So he's got to take the game to Taylor, especially on his throw.
That's Bunting's first maximum of the match. Really could do with a treble here. Can't find one. He has left himself a finish though, Bunting. We've seen him take out a 170 checkout this weekend.
100.
Well, he's going to get 6 darts from this 164 to hold on to his throw. And this time he'll have a chance to win it without waiting for Phil to miss.
58.
Well, Bunting's taken out 120. He's taken out 90 to hold on to his throw. Now he looks, he's got to take out this 106 for a hat-trick of checkouts to hold on to his throw. Well, he can still do it. Oh, this would be a shot.
We've seen him hit the bullseye for a 1-2-1 checkout in the last leg, but not happening this time. And Taylor now for double 8. Sent over the crowd. And you saw a little pump of the fist there from Phil Taylor. Relief, I think.
Game on.
Well, there's the stats. 17, 12 and 13. 4 and 5 legs at 12 and 13 are the important ones as far as Phil Taylor's concerned, and it takes him into a 3-2 lead and a break on throw.
Well, the fans were singing Taylor's name right the way through his 6-0 demolition of Magnus Carris last night. Although it only took around about 16 minutes for that game to reach a conclusion.
91.
Well, I can assure you they were chanting it for a lot more than 6 minutes, because they kept me awake for another hour last night.
Yes.
98.
Mostly offices and businesses, so no one much around over the Easter weekend. But yes, any residents that do live in earshot of the Hotel Maritime may have been kept awake at chucking out time.
137.
I kind of like the 25 with that last dart, because it leaves you with 59, which gives you guaranteed 2 darts at a double instead of 1. And Steve puts some pressure on here. Well, the ironic thing is that Phil's been taking the mickey out of John Henderson over this 66, and he normally goes for the bullseye, now the 9 for double 16. So if he doesn't take this out, I think Hendo might have a little dig at Phil.
34.
Well, another chance here for Stephen Bunting.
He's developed a reputation in his years on the BDO scene for the big checkouts.
134. Will you require 32?
Well, he's already missed 3 darts at the double 16 in the very first leg. Well, that should be a good guide. Just come to the right-hand side of that. Wow, now pressure's on. Oh, that's a great dart. And you can see what it meant to Phil Taylor. Bunting just ready to pounce over his shoulder for a 2-leg lead for the Power.
Game on.
And yes, the average is still right up there,
100.
despite not such clinical accuracy on the doubles in this game. There you see just 25% for Taylor, but he does find himself with a 2-leg advantage in this race to 6 legs. Adrian Lewis taking on Michael van Gerwen.
57.
Expect to see some sparks between those two. They won't hang around.
84.
Well, Bunting's got to get some power scoring going. He's chasing all the time. He needs to really start filling the treble up. And that's unlucky, because that was in.
60 on the deck.
That really is a killer blow.
Not what you need when you're playing Phil Taylor.
100. 140.
Better darts from Bunting. Puts him on a 3 dart. They get a dart, the bullseye on his 3rd dart when he returns. Taylor needs at least a ton. It's only going to be a ton now. Well, that's not enough. So a few darts for Bunting. He's going to get at least 3 anyway.
So 64. Wanted double 11 there. Was just in the treble 14.
57.
It's just under the treble 20, so he'll stay there.
137.
To put some pressure on Bunting,
22.
wanting double 11 to go to within 1 leg of his opponent. I think he split it, has he?
Yards and a 7.
Yeah, he went 6, double 8 there, weren't happy. The ironic thing is that the double 11's only just above the double 8. So work that one out if you can.
Although he's only been with the PDC from the start of the year, he's already enjoyed some success as Stephen Bunting, the UK Open qualifier in February, beating Andrew Gilding. Andrew Gilding, who had a good little run here this weekend in Berlin, reaching the 3rd round before being seen off by Michael Smith, but
60.
You know, there was a chance there for Bunting. Phil went up and hit a bad score. Steve needed to come over the top with him at 140 and didn't hit a treble himself, so kind of let Phil off. Can't do that too often.
136. 58.
Just got a little bit quiet now in the auditorium, and the game just cruising along really, but Taylor down to a finish
94.
which would put him compete in this competition last year. Unfortunate to flex treble 5 there for Bunting here, looking to put some pressure on it with a 180.
Go 1 leg away from a 5 and straight in. Stephen Bunting